Here's the top reasons why people leave Islam.
Why people leave Islam, top reasons.
To drink and smoke. To have premarital sex. Zina. Because you're a Zionist. Illuminati. You just want attention. You just want to be famous. You're doing this for the money. You're too arrogant. You just don't want to submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You were never a Muslim anyway. You weren't in the right sect anyway. Whether you were Shia or Sunni or Ahmadi or maybe you were Salafi. Oh, Salafis are not proper Muslims. You're gay. You're Jewish. You didn't read the Quran properly. Bad translation. It was a bad translation. You don't know Arabic. That's out of context, not true Islam. Oh, you probably had abusive parents. They probably beat you as a kid, that's why. Again, you were never a Muslim. You just don't like Islamic rules. You just want to be a degenerate, a slut, a whatever. That's just culture. That's not Islam. Let's fix this for you.
Let's fix your iman.
Leave Islam quietly. Don't tell anyone. You don't have to tell anyone. Just keep it to yourself. Talk to a sheikh. He'll sort it out for you.
Researchers show that over 100,000 Muslims leave Islam every single year. Our youth are full of doubts and nobody's answering their questions.
New Muslims? New Muslims. To be frank, and you know this very well, it's being the elephant in the room. You know, every time new Muslims come to the religion, after a few weeks, months, without support, they leave. That's why we're addressing this problem.
What if you're wrong? Just believe. You have nothing to lose. Nothing at all. Some terms and conditions may apply. You can't prove God doesn't exist. You can't leave Islam. Blasphemer, apostate, murtad. Have you heard of Keith Moore? Have you heard of Neil Armstrong hearing the azan on the moon? He also saw the cracks. But number 19, mathematical miracle, evolution, Big Bang, embryology in the Quran. Now let me tell you the real reason why people leave Islam. Because they don't believe it's true, Einstein. Many of us went through the process of questioning where we weren't sure, but eventually a certainty that Islam was false was more than a certainty that it was true. We didn't choose to stop believing. You can't choose that. You either believe or you don't. For most of us though, it's been a struggle. In the West, we can lose friends, business associates, sometimes even a spouse and our kids. In Muslim countries, it's even worse, or it can be worse. The penalty can be imprisonment or death if you speak about Islam in a negative way publicly, or if you even question it. There are countless examples of those who paid the price for speaking out. It's a risky venture that some take for progress despite the personal risks to their livelihoods. If you know someone who is questioning or left Islam, why not try to understand why? Don't assume for them. Ask them. Don't accuse them of having ulterior motives. You don't need to leave Islam to sin. You can already do that as a Muslim. Allah forgives all sins, remember? So why do people leave Islam? Refer to what I said above. Because we don't believe it. That simple. The burden of proof is on the Muslim to demonstrate Allah spoke to Muhammad in the 7th century. Why is that? Because we haven't seen God speak to anyone. We haven't seen any evidence that He exists other than maybe circumstantial evidence. Most of us were born into Muslim families. I also had a Muslim background, but I chose to convert from one sect to another. The reason why most of us believe is because we were indoctrinated as children. So it is not that we have doubts in the Quran. We realize that there is no good reason to believe in it in the first place. That's why most of the growth in the Muslim population comes from births, not from conversions. Thanks for watching. Check out my support page for how you can help me to do more of this. Thank you to all my supporters for everything you've done for me. I never expected to reach as many people and have the impact that I'm having. Maybe there's someone out there watching over me. Nah, just kidding.